What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this week's video, I wanted to talk about how to look put together, how to look polished with minimal effort, right? So last week's video, I kind of talked through some tools and hacks that I think you need in your closet to help with the longevity of your wardrobe and just to get more versatility in your closet, right? And this week I want to talk about like effortlessly looking together, right? And when I saw a lot of these videos like how to look polished, it's going I wouldn't say the easy route, but it's going the route of if you're going to a after 5 event, I think you know to have your hair, your nails, your, stockings on with your pumps and your mini skirt and your blazer, right? But more so how to look put together and polished when someone says, hey, it's 9:30, let's go to brunch at noon, and you have 3 hours to get showered, dressed, and to the location, right? Or, hey, let's go run some errands and just have a day out and we don't know where we're going to land, right? But you got to look like something. And I kind of want to just give my tips and tricks of how I stay kind of, what's the saying? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? So let's get into it. And these are going to be my tips. I'm going to have some examples, like wardrobe examples towards the end. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start with what I call very low-hanging fruit, right? At the end of the day, I want to kind of build this up from the inside out. Water and taking care of yourself. Let's be clear, right? So if you take care of yourself health-wise, one of the new things as me getting older that I have put into my everyday regimen is vitamins. Like the way I was feeling kind of off, you guys know women, especially at a certain age, we start going through perimenopause, menopause, just the chemical imbalance that's going on in your body, right? And I incorporated vitamin, and listen, not gummies. I've learned, I used to be a gummy girl and that's cool, but I remember I used to actually laugh at multivitamins, like, who needs a multivitamin? I was 25, that's why I laughed, right? But as I got older, I realized those things are needed. So, vitamin E, vitamin D, magnesium. I'm introducing vitamin K and a probiotic, right? I heard vitamin K is actually really good to help with your immune health, right? So I am building my vitamin regimen up. I think I saw a video of Naomi Campbell a few years back and I was like, oh, I don't take enough vitamins. Like sis was throwing them back, okay? And if I'm being honest, taking that many vitamins, I don't know why I feel like I have to spread them out throughout the day. I hate taking a bunch of stuff at once, although I know they're all good for you. It's just weird. But anyway, I would recommend getting actual vitamins, and I like them separate. Also, I think adding things like turmeric and that helps kind of with your bone and joint health and things like that. Taking 2 spoonfuls of apple cider vinegar. I used to do that. I need to go back to that actually. And those things help you feel your best self from the inside out. If you feel good, you look good, right? Then we're going to go with the next thing, which is going to be your body. Like if you are, again, taking your vitamins and intake of water and eating well and doing great things, if you're eating carry out every night, drinking, high fructose drinks, sodas, juices, whatever, and never getting the proper rest, you're never going to feel good. You're going to wonder why you look in photographs and you're like, I look so much more tired than my friends and I have bags and I'm trying to cover up. Also makeup. I mean, I am so appreciative whenever I see any of my cousins out, meaning you guys in the streets, it's always like, oh, your skin is so amazing. And I've invested a lot into an esthetician. I don't have the best skin. I do have a breakout I'm going through right now and I just left from my esthetician today, but we'll talk about that part. But you have to do these things to kind of be together. Now, like I said, for me, my skin is not at its best, but I do try to take care of it. So when I am out and about and I'm not full of makeup, your makeup has to have a great foundation in order for it to look its most flawless and its best, right? So all of these are the internal working out, feeling good. I've lost recently like 5 pounds because I was sick with like the flu-like symptoms about a week and a half ago. And my clothes have never felt better. It has been actually much easier to get dressed now, right? Because when I was a little chunkier, when I went to put on my jeans, I had to unbutton them to tie my shoes up and then button them back up, right? I lost a few pounds. I'm trying to hold on to that for dear life and possibly lose a few more. But you just feel yourself. No one is saying that you need to be like rail thin, but you need to be at your best self, right? And I find that if nothing else, walking in a room with confidence, baby, I don't care what you got on, you're going to win every single time. There are times when I have complimented someone and I'm like, did I like their outfit or did I just like the fact that they walked in here and they own this room? You know what I mean? And when your clothes fit well, I don't care if you have on a t-shirt with a tennis necklace and a pair of jeans and a bag. You feel your best self. You didn't do a whole lot, but you feel your best self. You get what I'm saying here? So you take care of your inside. You try your best to look good on the outside by working out and taking care of yourself, eating right, right? And then I think when it comes to the cosmetic things, I'm not, and I've said this over and over again, I'm not the girl who spends a ton of money on cosmetics. And what I mean by that is I'm not in the nail salon every week. I'm not getting lashes every week. I'm not getting my eyebrows microbladed. But there are things that I do. And I think they're very low cost. So you don't have to have your nails painted. There are, number one, there are press-ons. I'm a press-on girl. When it comes time to go somewhere of importance, I'm going to put a press-on nail on if I can't make it to the nail salon. But for my day-to-day, I sit in bed every night. I'm looking at Housewives. I'm filing my nail beds down. I'm putting on cuticle oil. And my nails just look really clean and put together without having to have them polished necessarily. Now, if I'm going somewhere, I do like to have them polished. But if I can't make it, it doesn't matter because my nails are ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? And having clean, well-filed nails is better than the alternative, which is misshapen and just not really together, right? Those are like clear signs of not being polished. The next thing I would say is eyebrows and lashes. I am not a lash girl. I wholeheartedly believe in mascara. I like to sleep and possibly on my face. So lashes don't quite work. However, I do understand, and when I say lashes, guys, I'm not into those big, and Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear lashes, okay? My cousin used to do lashes, and she was like the best lash tech. It was fast. She did a very quick job, but I love a few like just baby doll wispy lashes. I think it looks so good on women, especially women of a certain age. I remember waking up when I got my lashes done. I think I had them done twice. Baby, I would wake up like, oh, she's ready to go. You guys remember that there was a thing going around with Jennifer Lewis, the actress, and she was saying how she would brush her teeth in the morning and then wipe her mouth and look in the mirror and say, like, you a bad bee, right? That's how I felt with those lashes because I was already ready to go. Now, I have done microblading. I had it done for my 40th birthday, I think, which was great. It wasn't an expense I wanted to keep up. I'm fine with drawing my eyebrows in. I think I do a pretty good job. The thing with me is, I want to look my most natural, beautiful self. And I hope that makes sense. I don't want to come home and peel off or can't afford these things and I look like someone unrecognizable. That's never been my goal. My goal is I think I'm a cute girl and that I can throw on a good lip, a big shade, and, you know, kind of zhuzh my hair a little bit and I should be okay, right? I don't want to transform myself. I'm in the process of thinking about like Botox and stuff now just because I'm getting older. But it's a train I don't want to get on unless I can keep up with it. So I've always been that way with beauty regimens because I don't want to start nothing I can't keep up. So I got the microblading. I enjoyed it. But I really thought for that money, I could just draw them in myself. And then I have done henna brows. I think henna brows are actually really great. I've done those for special events. They should last you about 2 weeks. But if I know I'm going somewhere, you know, maybe to like a wedding or after 5 fancy event and I just want my eyebrows to be like, I will go get the henna done. That's like $40, $50 depending on where you live. If I have an event on Friday, I would do that like on a Tuesday or Wednesday to give it time to kind of subside a little bit because it can be a little bit boom in your face, right? Same thing with microblading. It's a little bit like, wow, when you first see it, but it gradually calms down. And so, but these are things to like already be together, right? So if you do the microblading, if you do have the lashes, that's going to make getting dressed so much more easier, right? So you guys see we're kind of building here. We're going from the inside to the cosmetic, easy things you can do outside, right? Keeping our skin up so that if you're not able to wear makeup, you can throw on a pair of sunglasses and a good lip and go outside, right? Because your skin is so good. When you do wear the makeup, the makeup lays beautifully. Makeup is not just about application. The foundation and not the stuff, but the foundation, meaning your skin, in which the makeup is going to lay, makes a huge difference. That is why some people's makeup, I think, look cakey, bumpy. It's not good. They don't have a good foundation, and that's going to start internally. Okay, now that we've taken care of the superficial sort of outside things that I think are needed to look polished, let's go in with the clothing. So I'm a shapewear girl, and I didn't want to be one. I remember when I did lose weight, like back in 2013. And for those who don't need shapewear, I applaud you. God bless you. I can't wait to get back to that place. But if you need a little shapewear, you have to start your foundation with this. And one of my favorite shapewear pieces is from Target, believe it or not, by the brand Assets, which Assets is a like a little sister brand to Spanx. I found this set, and I'll show you here, this leotard. It comes in like a bathing suit version without shorts, and then it has the short version. What drew me to this is I'm a person, I understand that a bra shape and cut can change the look of your outfit, and we should probably do a video about that. I may think about that as another video, but I know a certain bra can change your look. I don't need you telling me what bra to wear, if that makes sense. So I hate shapewear that covers the boob area, and I have to go along with whatever you put in there. I may want to wear a low-cut blouse. I may want to wear one button. I don't know. I may want it to zip down. I don't want you to tell me what to do in the bra area. So I love that this was cut out. So I purchased it like on a whim. When I tell you I cannot live without this, anytime you see me getting dressed, more than likely 99.9% of the time this is underneath. I'm talking about even down to like wearing workout clothes, because I like to feel together. What I love about this set, this leotard set, it's not restricting. I never feel like, you guys remember Body Magic back in the day? I mean, like you're putting on a fortress. I'm not interested in that kind of shapewear. I don't want to hook up, zip up, button up, strap up. If I have to do all that, I just need to go somewhere and lose weight and go up in my clothes. I'm not doing all that. This is perfect. It gives you a hold. It doesn't restrict you. It makes your clothes look smooth. The shorts are my favorite because it gives your butt that cute little lift that it needs, but naturally. Only thing I don't like, I really wish we could get like a regular, not a high waist version, but like a regular version of shorts. Because I wear this so much. There are times I don't need the full situation. And when I'm wearing a strapless dress, I have taken the straps and tucked it inside, and it does work, and it still stays up, believe it or not. This is well worth the money. I love this shapewear. So I think shapewear is a great foundation because it's going to make your outfit a little bit more elevated. And I'm going to show you guys a little later here where I'm going to wear it with a Uniqlo Heat Tech set that, if you know this, it's very simple. It has no shape to it at all. And you need something to kind of help get it together. Okay. So once you have your shapewear, I feel like the pieces that help you look polished and put together quickly are really simple. Great quality clothing, a pair of good sunglasses. And when I say good sunglasses, I'm talking about a shield, right? Because if you're not putting on makeup and you need to run outside, having a pair of shades that's going to actually do a shield. I have these shades here. These are clear, but imagine I have these are the Amazon shades, but I have them in all black. So imagine me going outside right now. If I had no makeup on, you would not see most of my face, right? And you can get glasses even bigger. But these are $15 for 2 pairs from Target. They look really great. They're very flattering. And then I wish I had the black pair to show you guys, but just imagine this in all black. I mean, you won't see anything. And so this is going to make me look like, I was at work recently and I looked a mess. I didn't put on any makeup. I had a rough day and I needed to run to, my plan was to like go to work, stay at my desk, and then leave out and go home. I needed to go to CVS. I started feeling a little bit ill and I'm like, oh my God, I have to go outside. What am I going to do? And I had a pair of these. I keep these everywhere. I had a pair of black, the all black at my desk. Baby, I went to CVS. I popped the collar up on my jacket, put these on. I got a compliment inside the store. And I'm like, she don't know. I look a mess underneath this situation. But I look put together when I really wasn't, right? So I always think that a pair of shades is probably one of the top items to help you look put together when you're not really together. Now, when I mention, clothing, I think one of the ways to look together is going to be, and you'll see it a little bit later, is sometimes in the shape of your clothing. And when I say great quality, I don't mean luxury. I have found great quality at Fashion Nova. There are some things that are just made really good. And of course, you got to search those sites, right? And just kind of trial and error. It comes in and you're like, oh my goodness. Urban Revival is kind of the same way, where, you know, you get a few things. Now, they have a horrible return policy, so you can't really play a lot of games over there. But sometimes you get pieces and you're like, I can't believe this came from Boohoo. This came from Pretty Little Things, right? So when I say quality, it's not about buying luxury and high-end things all the time. You just have to know. For instance, this sweatshirt here is from Target. It's from the Blog Lottie's line. I'm going to style it in this video. This sweatshirt, let me tell you, worth the $35. I love it. It's thick. It's got shape to it. This hood is like massive, which actually gives it a little bit of style. I love a 3/4 zip. It has pockets. It has a drawstring on the side to give you shape, or you can loosen it up to make it straight. It's very versatile, and this is a quality piece. So when you're running out the house with a pair of jeans and this on, you're gonna look like something, right? So let's get into the outfits that I put together for you guys, just to kind of show you how you can take simple pieces and look well put together. So the first thing I'm starting with here is going to be the simplest of the simplest things. I chose a Uniqlo Heat Tech set because it's just a pair of leggings and a mock neck shirt. It doesn't get any more simpler than that, right? But we're going to elevate this. So I took this now. Before we start, if you have this Heat Tech set, you know that it is just like I guess a cotton material. So it's not like workout clothing. And I chose this for a reason because leggings from like Lululemon or Alo, they look like workout leggings. So when you try to dress that up, you kind of look ridiculous, right? So I'm not saying you can't put on a 2-piece set from your favorite workout place and look together. You can. But this is how to elevate something if you had to run out the house really quickly and look the part without trying too hard. So I chose this. Now, this is where the sweater shaver and the lint brush comes into play. It's all black. What you didn't see, I may show you here. I did kind of do a little run over with the lint brush. Because of the leggings, I kind of, my legs rub together. I make sure there are no like beading between the legs and things like that. So that's where those two things come into handy, okay? It's going to help keep this set at the level, to keep it like where it should be so that it looks nice. Because at the end of the day, if you have on an all black set, but it's lint balls everywhere, girl, you look cheap, okay? So I chose this because it's very simple. I went in and I paired this with my Louboutin booties. I got these when I was in Bergdorf's, I think, last year. Now listen, I'm aware this can look a little bit superhero-like, okay? But nonetheless, it's just a simple way to look great. So I think it can go right or left. And now that I say superhero, you're going to see the superhero vibe. But I still think it's cute. So I threw on the Louboutin boots. And then I got this really great long trench from the thrift store. So if you guys remember when I got the Kylie Jenner crop jacket, she also dropped a leather jacket. I wasn't impressed by the shape of that, and I had just been going to the thrift store every so often just to see if I could find something, and I found this. I do wish it was a size down, but it's the thrift. What are you gonna do? So I love this. When you throw this on, I added a belt. I think I'm gonna show you guys here with 2 different belts. One is a very dramatic statement belt. The other one is a little more toned down, but it still works. And just the way this jacket elevated this outfit. This is a simple Uniqlo set. And I chose this as well because we're in winter. So if you are going to dinner or brunch and you need to be warm, you have on something very simple. The great thing about the Uniqlo sets too, if I wanted to wear maybe a jumpsuit underneath for extra protection from the cold, I could do that as well. So I think having this jacket, I just pulled the sleeves up on it, I pulled the collar up, added the belt, we're adding the shades, and then a clutch bag. I think a clutch bag is also a key item to help you look polished and together, because whenever I see a woman with a clutch bag, I'm always kind of like intrigued. Like, it takes a certain kind of woman to want to wear a clutch bag because it's kind of a lot of work. So I'm always interested. So I love that to help elevate it to the next level. So also with the Uniqlo set, I added here the Jonathan Simcott blazer. So this blazer, if you know, is one of my favorites. It has that hourglass shape to it. But imagine this with a pair of, I have it here with a pair of over-the-knee boots. But imagine it with a pair of combat boots. it would still work, right? Dress down. But what's interesting is the blazer. The base layer is nothing. It's simple, it's cozy, but it lets the blazer do all the talking. You can almost add any blazer to this Uniqlo set, honestly, that has any kind of shape, and it will probably be just fine. Now, the great thing about this Heat Tech, the shirts come in different, this is the mock neck. I think you can get it in a crew neck, maybe even a V-neck if I'm not mistaken, but I chose mock neck for a reason, so I could wear it out, especially like with fur coats and things, and my neck is covered and I wouldn't be cold, but it looks great. So the next thing we're going to start with is going to be a simple pair of denim. Now, when it comes to denim, I feel like denim is not created equal. You have to find what denim works for you. These jeans are from Target. They are a straight leg high rise. It took me a long time to find the perfect pair of straight leg denim, but I love these. Super, you know, cheap and a great price range. I think they were like $28 or something. They're from Wild Fable. But here I paired it with a simple blazer. What I love about the blazer is the blazer has shape. And so it made this outfit very interesting. We have on a simple H&M blazer, a pair of Target jeans. I threw on a pair of pumps. I just did their black Louboutin pumps, but any black pump would do. And you add, I didn't do all the bells and whistles here, but if you add a bag and you add a pair of sunglasses, you really didn't try hard, right? Add an interesting belt. The belt that I showed you guys in the last section were both from Rainbow. You just gotta have an eye for these things, right? So I thought they were both great belts. I actually purchased the bigger belt for an 80s party that I'm going to. That's a whole nother conversation. I wanted to look like a drug dealer's wife. So, from the 80s. So anyway, but I thought it was a great belt to pair with the jacket. So, you see here how this outfit just looks elevated, but it's really the shape of the blazer that does it, and a great pair of fitted jeans. You add the belt, and this just looks so freaking polished, and we didn't try that hard. The next thing I'm pairing this with is going to be this same sweatshirt, and this could go right or left. I feel like I would wear sweatshirt, jeans, and pumps, but if you are a Jordan 1 kind of girl, the same thing could work. But because the quality and the shape and the style of the sweatshirt is going to give it a polished and more put together look versus a random sweatshirt that has no shape, that's not really, you know, complimenting you. This to me is myself in a sweatshirt. It's heavy, it's nice. Again, I can't get enough of this big. I feel like if you pull this up, it just makes a huge difference. You don't get this from a sweatshirt from Walmart, right? It's going to elevate it that much more. Now, sticking in line with the jeans, I went with something super duper classic, like a white button up shirt, okay? So listen, this shirt here is from from Banana Republic outlet, I believe. I'll link them below. This is a size 14. They're very fitted. So I will say size up. I'm usually a 12. I went for a 14 and I'm glad I did. But this has great shape. It's nothing more classic than a tucked in white button up shirt with a pair of jeans and a belt. But the jeans need to be flattering. The belt needs to be a little interesting, right? To give it that thing. I took the collar, I popped it because I'm going to always pop my collar. And I could wear the sleeves down, or I can put on a bunch of bangles. If I wanted to make it very interesting, I could have went the length. I didn't feel like putting on all the bangles. I did a bunch of gold bangles or silver bangles, right? Pull the sleeve up, and you have a very interesting outfit. Check it out with the black long leather jacket over the sleeve. Do you see how put together this looks? We're talking about Target. We're talking about the thrift store. We're talking about Banana Republic outlet, right? And yes, I have on Louboutins, but any black pump will do. Amazon shades. It doesn't take a lot. It just takes knowing your shape and what works for you and how to get it to that next level, right? I love this outfit. I may actually wear this week. The next pair of pants I went with was this really great pair of wide leg trouser faux leather pant from Express. I love this pant. I hope I can find it to link it, but I do think I bought it like 2 years ago. When I tell you I live in these pants in the winter. First of all, they're so great. They have a lining on the inside that keeps you warm. They're everything. But I added a denim jacket, not a simple denim jacket. If you notice, the jacket has some detailing to it, right? So I took a simple pair of pants and elevated it and made it look polished. So you call me and you say, girl, we're going to brunch, and I'm like, what am I going to wear? I'm going to throw these pants on because they have some stretch to them. They're going to hold me in but be comfortable. I'm going to grab this denim jacket because it has something on the lapel, right? I'm going to zhuzh the arm. I'm going to throw on a cute little boot, grab a bag, grab some sunglasses, and we are out the door. Love this. The next jacket, which actually both of these jackets are from bougiecousin.com. You can order them on my, well, the denim one, the light denim one is actually sold out. I had these jackets since last year. However, I do still have this jacket I'm showing you here. This is actually, I think, a 2 or a 3X. I'll put it below or in the video. I love this jacket. It caught my eye when I dropped it last year. I love how it was almost like a sweatshirt styled denim jacket. It was something different. I love the shape of it. So I wanted it a little bit oversized. So of course, since I own the company, I have it in all sizes. But something told me to try it in a 3X. And I was like, oh, I love this. It's so oversized and big. And it just leans to, again, when you're not feeling so great. You're not feeling your best thin self, right? I can throw on these trousers, again, a pair of shoes. Now, here I have it on with a pair of open-toe shoes. I would actually wear open-toe shoes in the winter. Backstory, and it's funny how things sit with you as a child. I was in 10th grade. I had a home economics teacher, and she was this funny lady to me. She would come into class. She always had on like a fur coat in the winter and like Peggy Bundy open-toe sandals. And I would be like, I can't think of her name. I think her name was like Miss Fletcher. And I'm like, why do you have that on? And she's like, oh, girl, I got pretty feet. And if I ever get pulled over, I never get a ticket. And I remember laughing, right? But something about her was so interesting to me. And it's funny how you kind of turn into or do things from your childhood. So I don't know, when I became an adult, that always sat with me. So if it's like 45, 50 degrees outside, I am the lady who would wear a fur coat and have on like an open-toe shoe. Most definitely. So this is a realistic outfit, by the way. But it's, again, it's interesting because of shape, right? But it's also very comfortable. So I hope this video helps someone to make it easy to look polished. These are my little tips and tricks, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.